One.
Hello, everybody. Me and Humber are back. I know that we've been pretty inconsistent, but sometimes life goes on, and we do this not because we're obligated to do it, but for love of the game. We're happy to be back. Happy to talk some football. Happy to talk some basketball season as well. I know I am. But yeah, how's it going, man?
Going good, bro. I'm here. I've been waiting to do this, bro. Got a lot to get off my chest about a lot of teams, NBA and NFL wise. NBA season back.
It's back.
So we here. Let's do it.
We're always here, man. Dude. So before we get into anything, Hump, I have a question for you, and this is kind of a loaded question. So if you don't want to answer it, you still have to answer it. If you were in a room with everybody you've ever met, who would you look for first? And I'm gonna put a caveat on it. So who would you look for first that you have met, and who would you look for that you haven't met? For me, I'll go first, just so you can kind of get an idea. So if I was in a room with everybody I'd ever met, first person I'm looking for is probably my dad, 100%. He's always just holds it down and just, yeah, gotta be my dad. And then somebody who I haven't met, John Cena. I would have to meet John Cena. It
Can't see
just
him
would
though.
have. That's okay. I would just his presence would just mean a lot, man, and it'd have to be John Cena. So who you
Makes
got?
sense, because you're so I don't know, man. It's between my mom or my dad. It just depends. I might go my mom because I know I'm a big mama's boy. So
Yeah,
somebody I haven't met. Ah, my
Mahomes.
glorious king.
Mahomes.
My glorious king, Cole Hardman. I would love to meet my dog, McCole Hardman, man. Big fan.
Dude, what is your deal with him? Like, isn't he on a practice squad?
He's actually working out with the Raiders right now. So I don't know, bro. But I've always been a big McCole Hardman fan, bro. I love the way he plays. Fast, can catch behind the line of scrimmage, make some plays. How can you hate a guy like that, you know? Come on. What do you
It's
come
just
on,
such a random.
Alice?
That's such a random pool. That's like me saying like Zubac is my favorite basketball player. Like
Trey Murphy.
that's different. That's different. McCole Hardman, man, shout out to him. Do you have a Hardman jersey?
I do not. I have an MVS dirt jersey though. Every time I tried to get one, it was always like sold out. So
Oh, is he a fan?
he's a yeah,
Really? I didn't know that.
tell you man. He's a hey.
Man, y'all go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the share button, so we can get my guy Hump a McCole Hardman jersey for Christmas. We need it to
Yeah.
happen. Need it to happen.
And then we're definitely gonna do a meet and greet with McCole Hardman and John Cena in the same room.
I couldn't. I don't know what I would do. I'd explode. Pause.
I might
But
RKO John Cena.
no, he wouldn't let that happen. He knows it. He knows what you're gonna do before you're gonna do it, man.
We'll
He know.
see. We'll see.
Let me hear about your Chiefs, Hump. I've been watching the Saints, but my football spirit's dead. It's been dead since probably week three. Um, I don't have much to say about football because I have not been tuned into it because why would I want to put myself through that Saints through this right now?
I feel you, bro. It happens, it's how it goes. Maybe next year, right?
No.
No? All right. Well, my Chiefs, where do I begin? Started out kind of shaky, went 0-2, then got a good win, then got another win. But then we had something happen in that first win that really set us off. Shout out to my guy Nick Wright. He said this. The tackle that turned the tide. Patrick Mahomes jumped on a fumble That was a tackle that turned the tide. And ever since then, Chiefs have been top five in almost every category. Patrick Mahomes, fourth in passing yards, number one in total touchdowns, and number one in total yards, right? Then we go just to the team. Fifth in offensive yards per game and defensive yards per game. Then we get Rashee Rice back. Look, I'm just gonna say it. I think we're gonna win it all. Everyone else is playing bad right now. We're not. Everyone's healthy. We're already the favorites for MVP, Super Bowl, Super Bowl MVP. So I mean, hey, I'm I'm very excited for what's going on right now. I think we'll probably end up being, I want to say 12-5, maybe 12-5. We get lucky, 13-4. So I'm loving it right now, bro. I'm loving it. I'm loving this high we're on right now. This is it's a big moment for us. So,
You know, I haven't paid much attention to football, but last week I guess in fantasy, I was playing against Patrick Mahomes and he went pretty crazy. And so it kind of made me look at his game log and he's been going crazy for a couple of games now. I didn't realize he was having
yeah,
this good of a season, but I mean, I guess a player of that caliber, you kind of just expect things like this from him.
yeah.
But to my point, you don't really notice. Mm, I say this as a Saints fan. You don't notice how good you have it until it's gone. For instance, Drew Brees, so many years, so much consistency. You know what you're getting every year, and then he's gone. And now here we are. So I'm just telling you, home, just cherish it. I know you have probably about another 10 years or so of Mahomes. Just cherish the time with Mahomes while you have it. Just it's tough, man. It's tough out here. Sell the team. Fire Loomis. It's tough out here. But I want to hit on something else. You mentioned how the Chiefs are healthy. Teams like the Bengals, teams like the Ravens have not gotten off to good starts largely because they are not healthy.
Hmm.
How do you think that impacts the playoff picture? I know we're pretty early in the season still, but do you think teams like the Ravens and the Bengals have a chance to make it to the playoffs and I guess push with the Chiefs?
Um, Bengals, I don't know. They're second right now in the North. Ravens, the only way the Ravens could, it would have to be based off of like every other team. So teams like however the Chiefs will play, however the Texans will play. So I think Lamar Jackson comes back next week after the bye. So they could make it, but if they do make it, they're gonna be on the road every single game. So it's gonna be tough. So I mean, I guess we'll just have to see how good Lamar Jackson really is
Yeah,
because that team is awful.
the Ravens,
Like
they
I'll
are.
say the defense.
And
Well, no,
you don't expect that. Their
I'll
secondary is
say yeah.
incredible.
Like maybe it's coaching, maybe it's coaching. At some point, you have to be like, it might just be coaching. It might because you have all pros, but again, uh, you're missing your league leader in sacks from last year, and then Matabike went out right before the Chiefs game with a neck injury, so he's out for the rest of the season. So injuries do matter, but at the same time, you start to see how much of an impact Lamar Jackson really is for
Mhm.
you to play this bad. So I think once he comes back, we'll see. But if they lose to the Bears after the bye, it's the season's over. The season's over. But the Bengals, Joe Flacco, man, he's gonna sling it.
I feel like he has one game in him always. Like I feel like
Yeah.
he's just a one game player. He balled out against Aaron Rodgers. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like he comes to a new team, explodes for a week. Hold on, we're pausing that. But
Major pause.
after after he explodes for his game, he kind of just regresses back to the mean. It's just not consistent. I don't know Joe Burrow's timetable or anything, but Jamar Chase is still out there balling. I know you got him on your fantasy team. I know you're happy with that pick, but it kind of comes down to the
Am I?
same thing with the Bengals once again. It's just the defense always, and I guess Joe Burrow's health. So
Yeah.
one more team for you, Hump, and then we can talk about some basketball. How do you feel about the Bills' season thus far?
Oof. Um, I'll say this. My entire outlook on them now changes because of two things. One, they have one of the easiest schedules,
Hmm.
and they lost two games, one to a divisional opponent and one to the Falcons. And the Chiefs were playing bad, and this was their chance to say, like, yo, Josh, now is the time, dude. It's Super Bowl. This is the year. This is the year, right? But then Chiefs start picking it up. You start losing. You start turning the ball over. Start getting careless. No defense. So, I mean, it's gonna be tough. They're gonna make the
Yeah.
playoffs, 100%. Um, but the window is closing. It's closing in terms for the Bills. For Josh Allen, it's not gonna close until he retires. I think they need a coaching change because I think it's pretty evident AFC Championship as far as the head coach is going to take him. What's his name?
Sean McDermott?
Sean McDermott. Um, this is as far as he's going to take him. AFC Championship game. That's it.
Yeah.
But you want to get further than that, and maybe he's just not the guy. You know. So I still have a lot of hope. They're not going to get to the Super Bowl, of course, because you know who's going there. But still got an easy schedule.
Hmm.
Uh, I think they're going in. This is their bye week, and then they got the Chiefs after the bye, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see.
It feels like, as an outside observer, not necessarily a Bills fan, it feels like they've almost played every game at home.
I think they have.
I feel like that's just it's an uphill battle, man. And they play the Patriots twice a year, and Patriots have looked good. Patriots have looked really good.
Drake May,
Yeah,
amazing. He's
my guy
oof.
Butte from LSU too.
Kayshawn Booty. Pause. You saw that catch?
He's had a couple of against two.
The Saints.
I didn't watch that game. I
Oh,
probably saw it in passing, but I did not watch that game.
dude,
I did see
what?
Drake May slinging it all over the field. He was just slinging it everywhere.
Pause. Major pause.
Hey, if you can read our bio, so we're very seriously unserious. So, yeah. Do you have anything else to talk about? You want to mention about the football season so far?
Um,
Any
yes,
trade expecting? Okay, what's up?
there are a few trades. One big blockbuster trade I do see coming is the Chiefs are going to trade for D tackle, and I don't know how to say the guy's name, but he plays for the Saints. I think it's Brian
Brian
Bressy.
Brsee.
Yes, I think we're going to trade for him, and I like the way he plays. Yeah, 7.5 sacks last season. I think maybe four tackles for loss, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we're going to trade for him. He's going to be a big acquisition. Um, Also, don't be surprised if uh the Titans make a trade for a wide receiver. They need one. I don't know who exactly, uh, but somebody's getting traded to the Titans soon. So that's pretty much it in terms of trades. I don't see like any like other teams making trades. I think everybody now is just kind of filling it out. Like, hey, this is what we got. We just gotta hope we can make it. Good
You
teams
know,
are playing bad type thing. So
if the Titans only had AJ Brown, if they only had AJ Brown,
mhm.
one of the stupidest moves, or for what they got for AJ Brown, which was Traylon Burks, who I don't think is still on the team, but man, miss AJ Brown with the Titans. But you mentioned Brian Brsee. At Clemson, he didn't have the craziest numbers, but you could always tell the impact was there. He is an athlete, dude. I've never seen a defensive tackle jump over the center and block multiple field goals to seal wins or in crucial clutch games like he has.
Dog. It's a dog
I-
right
I'd
there.
expect. I'd if I'm the Saints, I'm considering moving everyone I'm considering moving everyone for whatever picks I can get. Who do I want gone first? Let's think. Who do I want gone first? Olave. Send his ass out of here. Man, that dude is
Really?
soft as a baby powder, soft as a baby's bottom, dude. He's hurt every game.
Wow.
You can't be a wide receiver one dropping passes and doing all this rush stuff and going to the blue tent. The medical tent is his house, dude. Just that's his rented property.
Hooked.
You can't have these small wide receivers unless you are a rare instance, unless you're Tyreek Hill being a consistent wide receiver one. Can't happen. Or now maybe get a solid big body wide receiver one. Okay. Second person. I cannot stand him. This dude needs to go. Juwan Johnson. If he's watching this right now, Juwan Johnson, leave my state. What are you doing? Leave my state. Get Take yourself, take your wife, take your kid, get off TikTok. Go. I don't even want you living here, dude. You need to start carpooling to Louisiana. Go move to Mississippi. You are not a part of this state. You're not a New Orleanian. You are not a part of my team. Get your sorry ass out of my face. And I'm tired of seeing you on a damn TV unless you're on another team. Yeah, get these bums out of New Orleans. I'm done. That's all I have to say. If you can get a undrafted rookie for this guy, then yeah, no, I would take that. I'm done. I'm right. My blood pressure's too high at the moment.
Wow, man, that was good. That was from the heart.
From
That
the
was
heart,
from the
man.
heart. I love that, man. I love that tenacity that you have about your Saints, man. I love that.
I love the
I
game,
love
man.
that.
I love the game, and the game doesn't love me right now. So it hurts. It hurts. Not like Jalen, but it hurts. Yeah, yeah.
I don't got anything else for football. I know you're ready
Cool.
for that basketball.
Yeah, I'm ready for that basketball. I've been ready for that basketball since for a long time. Let's just say that. So the opening night is tonight. Thunder play Rockets. Warriors play Lakers. Just want to hear your quick thoughts. Who's going to come out with the win on these games? I believe J-Dub, he's not playing for the Thunder tonight. And LeBron, he has an anal injury. I'm not joking, an anal nerve injury, so he is not playing for the Lakers tonight. So who are your predictions to win these games? It's the truth.
Can't say it like that, man.
It's his injury.
Uh, I have I have OKC pulling this one out. At home ring ceremony actually just finished. Um, I just think that the Rockets aren't gonna win just this early on, just because this is a new team, everybody's still trying to find their role. So,
Yeah,
I mean, it's nothing to be like alarmed about. I mean, it's what happens when you bring in a guy like Kevin Durant, he changes everything. So, I got OKC. I think it's gonna be close, maybe like 120, 115, maybe like 120, 110 type of game. Lakers and Warriors. Uh, I might have to go with the the Lakers here, just because I think the Lakers might be able to outscore the Warriors tonight. I see it happen. I see it happen. I see Luca taking over, going for about 80. Might go for like 40. Uh, Austin Reeves, he might take a big step since LeBron's not playing. So you can see something big out of those two. But it's gonna be a very eventful opening day, opening night,
It will
whatever.
be.
So
Yeah. I think I'm gonna ride with the Rockets for tonight's first game. That few upcoming pause. This is you can't say anything. I'm pausing now. Just the size that they have on that team is just absurd. I mean, your starting point guard, your shortest person in a starting five is 6'7". Dang it. Oh, go ahead, go ahead. And everybody else 6'11", 6'11", 6'11", 7 foot. That's never seen anything like that before. But I do worry about the Rockets' ability to shoot from beyond the arc. You don't have a consistent proven shooter outside of Kevin Durant, and that's you can't win like that in today's NBA. Especially with Van Vliet down with his ACL injury. That's a major blow. Dang, pause again. This is insane. But yeah, I just think that they might be a move away, but I'm not sure. And for Lakers Warriors game, I'm going with the Warriors, the unction. And LeBum is out. His LeBum is hurt. So I think both games should be pretty competitive, pretty close. But I'm rocking with the Rockets and the unction, the Warriors,
oh shit.
the unction, or them and the Clippers are both the unction. You break my life. Is that how it goes?
You blow my mind, baby. Outstanding. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I kind of want to get into this too. So game one of the season, I'm gonna do a couple of award predictions, couple of predictions for the upcoming year. So I'm gonna start off. Best player in the world, winning his fourth MVP. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, winning his MVP this year. Who you got?
I got Trey Young.
Trae Young for MVP.
I got Trey Young. I got Trey
Okay,
Young.
that is interesting.
Look, look. People don't talk about it enough, man. He's a double-double merchant. But the way this roster's looking right now, don't be surprised if he goes for like 28 and 16. Like he could put up like some crazy numbers with these guys. Uh, I don't know how to say his first name, but Alexander Walker,
Hmm.
how do you say his first name? Nyquil?
Nikhil. Yeah,
Nikhil?
Nikhil. Yeah.
Dog, bro. Luke Kennard, I think he's a dog. I mean, uh, Onya
Onyeka.
Okongwu,
Kongwu.
Onyeka Okongwu,
Double O.
he's a dog. So I'm liking his team. You can't forget about Jalen Johnson either, bro. This guy slept on. This guy's really
He is.
slept on, man. I can see it happening 28, 15, 16, and maybe 4 to 5 rebounds. I think he can take it. I think they can be a top 5 team, top 4 team in the East. What's stopping them? Celtics are bad. Bucks are bad. All you really got to compete with is the Knicks. Indiana Pacers are bad. It's right there, man. It's right there.
I think Trae Young's an incredible player, but he has been snubbed from the past two or three All-Star games without a doubt. And he is probably him and Tyrese, in my opinion, are probably the last few breeds of point guard that are pass first in this league.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he'll win MVP. That's a big statement right there. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. If the Hawks turn out to be that team like people think they will be, Trae Young should be definitely be in a conversation. So now I'm getting to my finals prediction. So I have the Nuggets taking it home. Obviously, best player in the world. Had one of the best off seasons as well. Had the Nuggets winning the championship. And I believe that it's going to be Nuggets versus Cavs. And that's a vanilla answer, sure. But So I think that both teams are good, but I think the Nuggets are going to come out with the championship.
Okay. All right. Uh, I got the Knicks winning it this year, and it's gonna be the Knicks versus the Mavericks.
Wow.
I think the Mavericks would be very sneaky with Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis. I'm praying that he's gonna be healthy the full season with Kyrie coming back. The way it's looking, man, Kyrie could be back like by December. So, I mean, you string off a good bit of wins by December, hey, it's gonna be scary. Scary hours.
Stay,
Scary,
just stay
scary.
afloat. They just need to stay afloat. Maybe hover
Yeah.
around 500 until Kyrie comes back and then
Stay in
take
that
off.
play-in range, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stay right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. So now I'm gonna go into a team that I don't like, and I think that they're gonna be very disappointing. I'm gonna go with the Detroit Pistons.
Ooh, really?
I think Cade's a good basketball player, but they did not upgrade anything at all in the offseason. They lost Malik Beasley. Duncan Robinson's fine. But I think last year was just such an anomaly. I mean, not only did you have health on your side, minus Jaden Ivey, you had people weren't necessarily seeing you on a scouting report and having any type of fear or any type of like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
think that people are aware of them now and they're not going to be taken lightly. And I think that's why they got so many wins last year because they were taken lightly. I think that they're going to regress. Sure, they might make the playoffs because it is a weak Eastern Conference, but it might be an 8 seed, might be a 9 seed through the play-in. I don't see them being a a big dog in the Eastern Conference like people think they are. I think Cade's only so good, and I don't think their supporting cast is the greatest either. So yeah, Detroit Pistons are going to disappoint a lot of people this year.
I take. So I remember, weren't they like a very like top heavy winning team? And then Ivy got hurt, so they kind of went back and like kind of like a stalemate the rest of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Because
Yeah,
they
and
started off pretty good.
I think so. And they had Dennis Schroeder last year for past the trade deadline, and Dennis Schroeder was really good for them. And missing that backup point guard whenever K's not on the court, they replaced him with Karis LeVert, who's a fine basketball player. But I just the level that Dennis Schroeder was producing at, it was pretty good. You could argue that he should have been taking the last shot over Cade in the New York Knicks series. He was that good. But I
Yeah.
mean, Tobias Harris got older. Jalen Duren, who is a monster, but still hasn't signed a rookie extension. Maybe is that because they don't believe in him? I don't know. Ivy's hurt for the first couple of months.
They
Sir Thompson can't shoot. Ron Holland can't shoot. Isaiah Stewart likes to fight, can't shoot. There's a trend here. There's a trend here. Cade Cunningham, he can kind of shoot, but there's a trend there. So I think that they're gonna fall off.
I think I like Jalen Duren, but I mean he's a prototypical traditional center. He doesn't
Yeah.
shoot, he
Mm.
gets boards and he puts it back. That's it. You know, that's his game. So I think that's why he hasn't gotten signed yet. Um, in terms of Cade, like you said, no shooters. Cade can shoot, but I mean, you don't want him to be your primary shooter. You don't want that, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that's why they brought in Duncan Robinson. But you could have got better. You could have gotten
Yeah.
better for sure.
For
There were a
sure.
lot of guys out there you could have gotten
Yeah,
better.
they have Tobias Harris's I believe 30 million contract they could have traded as well as a bunch of their first round picks to really get a substantial upgrade to have get Cade a co-star, someone like a Zion Williamson been thrown in rumors to go to the Pistons for that package. Someone possibly even like a Jalen Brown, obviously on a crazy deal.
That's
But
wild.
yeah, they need another dude, and they ain't gonna be healthy all season like they were last year. It's just the way it works. Now I'm gonna give you a surprise team of mine that you're tired of hearing about, but my New Orleans Pelicans from bottom, start from the bottom. Now we're here. Last year finished as a 14th seed in the West, 14 out of 15 teams. This year, they're going to make the play in. Guaranteed they're
That's
making the
it? Just to play in?
they're making a play in. That's all that matters.
Okay. Just to
And then
play in,
like
man.
playoffs, first round exit, sure, sure. But we're back on the map. The greatness of Zion is going to be everybody's going to notice it. Trey Murphy leap happening, Jordan Poole, dog. These rookies that they got, incredible. Big leap for the Pelicans. All right.
Okay. Uh, I think I one surprise team. Don't shy away from them. Uh, Los Angeles Lakers. Don't be surprised if they take the 2 seed. Don't be surprised if they take the 2 seed. I can see it happening. You want to tell you why it's gonna happen?
Tell me why.
One
Tell me why.
man, one man, LeBron James Jr. Bronny James.
I like that. I
I
like that.
think Bronny James is going to shock everybody and is going to put himself in the race for six man of the year. I can see it happening. I think first part of the season, first 2 months, 3 months, he's going to get maybe 7 to 10 minutes. He's going to play some great defense. And he's going to start scoring more. And you're like, okay, cool, cool, cool. They start playing him in the second quarter when guys need rest and he starts catching fire. Okay, I see it. December comes around that Christmas time. Then they start putting him in that sixth to seventh man rotation, and he pops off with Austin Reeves. You got two young guys, fast, quick, pushing the offense. Okay, I see it. January comes. You put him on the floor with Luca. You put him on the floor with Bron. And he starts playing amazing defense against guys like Shea, against guys like Anthony Edwards, guys he's gonna have to guard once playoffs come, and then it's smooth sailing until the playoffs. I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it right now. I see it. That man is going to be locking up your team's favorite guard. Anthony Edwards, look out. Shea, look out. Curry, look, man, nobody has anything for Curry or Kyrie. You just gotta pray for that. Uh, who else? John Morant, look out. Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy, look out. Zion, if you wanted to, you could get it. So look, Jamal Murray. I don't even like Jamal Murray. That man's a cone for real. That is a true cone. So I don't like him. But look, I see it. I think this is the year for Bronny. Am I wrong for saying that?
Yes. Now, if you would have said that, man, I really like the addition of Marcus Smart to their bench unit. Because that's in my eyes, that's who Bronny's competing with for minutes is gonna be Marcus Smart.
That ain't tough.
Not
Marcus
Marcus
Smart's pretty good as well.
He
Pretty
is.
good. But I mean, Marcus Smart is what, 30?
I don't know. I mean, he is older though.
Yeah. So I'm going with young fresh legs. Pause.
But old Bronny, man, I gotta clip this up. Maybe he can I hear he watches the pod, so we'll see what he thinks about it.
Big
Maybe
fan of the pod. Me and him
the
play
owner
Siege together, man.
you the owner of the Bronny fan club, so I'm gonna hold you to it.
I am. Yes, sir.
I had one more surprise team that wasn't the Pelicans. Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets as a
Okay.
potential surprise team.
They got
LaMelo
to
Ball
make some
has
splashes.
LaMelo Ball has not LaMelo Ball has not been healthy in years. Not healthy at all. I think the times might be changing. I like what they brought in Colin Sexton, who's the definition of a dog. Got a couple of white shooters through the draft. Can never have too many of those guys. Con Kneppel, Liam McNeely, Miles Bridges, yes sir, my hero. Um, uh, Brandon Miller. Only thing that's a little concerning is the defense and the center rotation, but I think people aren't giving Charlotte too much enough credit. I mean, I understand that they haven't been good in a long time, but I think they're better than people think. They could probably steal a game or two from like big name teams like the Nuggets, like the Thunder, just on their ability to score alone because it's insane.
Hmm.
It really is. But yeah, I think the Charlotte Hornets will be in a play-in conversation as well in the Eastern Conference.
I like that. I like that.
Okay.
I like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to take the Knicks to like 6 games in the playoffs
Yeah.
actually. Like if they're like the last seed and they win the play in, they gotta play the Knicks. I wouldn't be surprised, and I think that'll be a big eye opener. So you never know.
Yeah. And then I guess we'll do one more prediction. It'll be Defensive Player of the Year.
Ooh,
I'm going to go with Defensive Player of the Year. My prediction is Wimby. Obviously, 7 foot tall, whatever, blah, 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 does all this. But my sleeper Defensive Player of the Year is Jalen McDaniels for the Timberwolves. He's a
ooh.
guy. He's a guy. He's a 6'8" wing stopper, guards your best player, protect the rim, plays out in transition, gets steals. I've always liked his game, and I think that he's a good, really good defensive player for the Timberwolves. Who you got?
One gotta go Wimby.
Yeah,
He ran away with it before he got hurt last
he
year.
did. He did.
The man was out there collecting Infinity Stones over the summer. Um, so no telling what he's gonna be doing now. And a sleeper pick, I'm probably gonna go Lou Dort. I think his defensive tenacity goes very under the radar.
Yeah,
So I could see him being in there like maybe fourth or fifth in the rankings. So you never know. Kind of
yeah.
like
He's a good defender.
he's like a, a Baker. No, not a Baker Mayfield. Like a Prescott. You know, you see it, but you don't give him credit. So be on the lookout for Lou Dort. He's a very on ball defender. I like that.
He is. He's very physical too, and I think he's underrated what he does on the defensive side of the ball. But he's probably the head of that Oklahoma City defensive snake, proverbially. But yeah, he's good at what he does, and every team needs a player like that who can almost cancel out their best player on any given night and can shoot from beyond the arc. And he proved that all last playoffs and was a big contributor in their championship appearance. Some would say bigger contributor than J-Dub. Some would. I'm
No
not.
one said that at
I'm
all.
not.
No
I'm
one
not
said
picking.
that. I'm not even to let you put that thought out there. No one said that. I'm sorry. No, no, no. no. Try again.
Some people have said that in crossing. I've heard it in crossing. They're just like, oh yeah, man. Hey, I watched the pod and I think that Ludort's better than Jay Williams. And I'm like, okay, you're entitled to your own opinion, but yeah, that's happened more than once actually. You'd be surprised.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Oh, you told me
No,
you had one basketball question to ask me. What was it at the beginning of the
I
show?
did. Okay, you're a coach of a team, right? You have to pick a starting five: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. But you have to pick a player that actually plays that position. So you can't say you want Braun and put him at point guard. You can't do that. and you can't
Okay.
say you want Draymond Green and put him at center. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So,
So
who are
just
you picking
throughout the league,
throughout the league? Anybody? This is the
Curry.
team you're taking to the finals.
Okay. Curry at the one.
Okay.
No question asked. I'm gonna kind of bounce around here. I'm gonna go forward, then I'm gonna go big, and then I'm gonna kind of fill out the in between. I'm gonna go Curry at the one, Jokic at the center. I'm gonna go Giannis at power forward, um, small forward, and shooting guard now. Shooting guard is gonna be Ant. And small forward, I need a but defensive specialist, but also some type of offensive mind. There's not really a lot of good small forwards available right now. I mean, obviously Jason Tatum comes to mind, but he's injured. Give me why. I look. Give me Kawhi Leonard.
Ooh,
Kawhi
solid
Leonard.
pick.
So Steph Curry, Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Jokic is my five.
Okay.
Steph Curry is while he would be handling the ball, Jokic would be playing the Draymond role to a perfection. He'd be playing it better than Draymond would. I mean, you think about how the connection between Curry and Draymond. Draymond's a non-shooter, and he gets Curry involved and everything. Um, Kawhi's Kawhi is defending the other team's best player, and him and Ant are switching because Ant's got the dog in him. Ant's just that dude's different, and Giannis is Giannis once again, the Greek freak. So that's my five. I'm kind of interested. Let me get your five.
Okay. So at my one, I'm gonna go Nick Brunson. Said Nick. Jalen Brunson. I'm sorry. Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson. I mean, prototypical point guard, great shooter, left-handed. Gotta love it. Not too bad on defense, but not too great, which is we'll live with it. At my two, I am gonna go with J-Dub. Jalen Williams
Okay.
at my two. All right. At my three, uh, I was torn here, very torn, but I'm gonna go Brandon Ingram.
Wait, this is the whole league, right?
The whole league, I'm going Brandon Ingram. I like the way Brandon Ingram plays. I really do. And the way I want to run my offense, he fits. This is perfect. I mean,
Okay.
you've seen him play more than I've seen him play.
Ass.
You think he's ass?
He himself is a good player, mid-range assassin, but he plays like he is DeMar DeRozan incarnate. He slows the game down. He's not a winning basketball player. Look at what DeMar DeRozan has done with his career ever since he left Toronto, which was a winning situation. Look at what he's doing on the Kings. Sure, he's going to give you 20, 30 points a night, hit his mid ranges, get his buckets. But is what he's doing, is it really contributing to winning? No. It's slowing the pace of the game down. He's holding the ball. He's not getting his Brandon Ingram's a better passer, don't get me wrong, but just a style of basketball that Brandon Ingram plays. He doesn't shoot threes efficiently, and he doesn't take them at all sometimes. Man,
So
Brandon,
basically, I just got to put him in the corner. Just tell him sit in the corner all game
what he
and just
can't
play
shoot.
defense.
He played.
I
That's what
mean,
he a couple
if
of
we
years ago.
limit,
He played on Team USA, and that was his role to play, to shoot in the corner, to stay in the corner. I bet you didn't know this, but this was 2023 summer. So it wasn't the Super Team USA, but he was benched. He didn't play. Like, this is a team with Ant, Tyrese Halliburton, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, a bunch of kind of young guys who are unproven. He got benched. And on top of that, the last three games he was sick and didn't play in them because he wasn't playing.
I gotta
He's a
change my pick,
bum.
bro.
He's a bum.
I'm changing my pick. I'm going Jason Tatum.
Okay. Brandon Ingram looks good on film, but he does not contribute to winning. I'm telling you as a Pelicans fan myself.
I don't know why
He
he
does
did you like that, Brandon. I don't know why he did you like
not.
that. Uh,
Brandon, he went to the Raptors and started talking crap about New Orleans, man. I don't play. I'm not even from New Orleans, but New Orleans is a special place in my heart. You heard what I was saying about the Saints. You know what I think about the Pelicans. You don't come to New Orleans to come to Louisiana and talk trash after you leave. That's just coward behavior,
He
man. If
did
you're gonna
that?
come here, yes, if you're gonna talk trash about it while you're here. That's my
I
deal.
didn't know he
That's
did
just
that.
some
Wow.
coward stuff, man. Some coward stuff. What up? L7 Winnie, come on, man. He's a puss, man. I cannot stand him. If I
Great.
play against Brandon Ingram, I'm fighting him. If I see Brandon Ingram and Juwan Johnson in the same room, I need some escorts.
I got your back, bro. I got you. You know I
I need some
got you.
escorts. So yeah, I'm passionate about the city of New Orleans, and you do us wrong, man. And one of them still plays for New Orleans team, which is crazy, but screw them, man. I'm fighting them both. Ah,
Uh, at my four position, I'm gonna put Carl Anthony Towns at power forward. Um, my reason for that is because I'm gonna go Sabonis at center. Um, I mean, I think those are two big guys. Pause. Um, one's a great shooter and one's a great rebounder. So, I mean, you just gave me Jason Tatum. I mean, 2 through 5. I don't have to worry about their defense 2 through 5. So I think that's a pretty good lineup.
I'm I think I'm 7-0 skunking you, man.
Really.
No offense, dude, but maybe not 7-0 skunk, but I think my team's got it. But you let me get five of the best players in the league without you getting one, so I feel
Okay,
like
what
that
did you say?
demonstrates
You had Curry, Jokic,
Curry, Jokic, and Giannis, and Kawhi.
Kawhi.
My only
Okay.
proverbial weak link would be Kawhi Leonard because he's old and everything. But I mean, I'm taking Kawhi Leonard every day over Brandon Ingram, twice on Sunday. So
Okay. Y'all let us know down in the comments who'll win. I got my team winning in 7.
I got
So
five. I got my team in five.
Kawhi not gonna make it past game 3.
Well,
Right.
Jason Tatum's towards Achilles. Brandon Ingram is made of
Well, this
glass.
is okay. Brandon Nichols not on the team anymore. Okay, we
Bro,
traded him out for
screw.
Jason Tatum.
Just you bringing him up, dude, piss me off. I cannot stand this, dude. Look,
Don't tell me he has a Brandon Ingram jersey.
I have this trash right here. Dude, if I could rip it, I would so rip it. Not stand the bum. Get him out of my face. Get him out of here. That's why, dude is so bad. He had to get shipped to another country. That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say. Okay,
Brutal, man. This is
that's enough
brutal.
for me. That's enough for me. One more thing, and then we'll close it up. I know we've kind of been all over the place for this show, but one star you potentially see getting moved during the season or during the season, yes. I'm gonna go with John Morant. I'm gonna go with John Morant. I could possibly see him getting moved. You trade Desmond Bain for 5 first-round picks. Okay. The Grizzlies have some of the worst injury luck as well. And already starting off the season really injured. There is a world where the Grizzlies get off to a bad start and they're like, hey, it's time. Well, we got 5 first-round picks for Desmond Bain. Let's see. Let's test the market with Ja. Maybe you could get 5 for Ja. Maybe you could get 5 for Jaren Jackson as well. It's getting close to the time to extend Ja, and the Grizzlies haven't done anything in years. I mean, they got swept in the first round this past year with a relatively healthy season. I think that it's almost time for the Grizzlies to blow it up. That's my prediction.
Um, I've always pondered on this one for like the past 2 to 3 years now, and my answer's still the same. LaMelo Ball. I think he's like one of those players where it's like whatever team he goes to that's already a contender, they should be the favorite to win the chip that year. So if you were to go to the Rockets, which who they need a primary ball handler, somebody who can move the ball around and who can also shoot, I think they should be the favorites. Um, if you were to go to the Bucks, they should be the favorites. If you were to go to the Mavericks, possibly not a bad move. You could basically be saying, "Hey, I'm doing the same thing I'm doing with Luca." You got your defensive package that you wanted. You got AD. You have the defense there. You have someone who can play the one or play the two, whichever, because he's tall. So that's my superstar pick. So I don't see him staying in Charlotte forever. I just can't. He's too big. Way too big of a hot commodity. He's meant for big like Dallas, Los Angeles, uh OKC, which is growing now, New York. So
Cool. I can see him getting moved too. I mean, they haven't done anything in quite some time, so might as well
he
try
hasn't
to.
got paid, huh?
I feel like he got extended, but that was definitely years ago. So I don't know how much is left on his contract or anything like that.
Hmm.
Well, dude, man, that's all from me. You saw all the beige rage today. Um, you go ahead and close us out with whatever you gotta say, and leave.
Um, Honestly, man, all I really gotta say is Thanksgiving is coming up. So KP, let me know your top three foods you like to eat for Thanksgiving. No, wait, I'm saving that one. I want to say that answer. Save that answer.
Okay.
Who do you think your lookalike is in the WWE?
I really personally, I'm an interesting looking guy. I know, but I don't necessarily know of many lookalikes I have.
You
I don't
got
know.
one.
If I
You
had
got
one,
one.
I'm sure it's John Cena. I'm
Oh,
sure.
John Cena.
If it's, I have no idea. No
Cody
idea.
Rhodes.
Bro,
I just
Cody,
realized you look almost identical to Cody.
dude, Cody Rhodes is black.
Bruh.
Isn't he black?
Cody Raheem Rose. Yeah, man, he's black. He was there with Martin Luther King.
Like old Cody or like new Cody?
Just look at, yeah, new Cody. Old Cody too, yeah. With the dark hair. I mean, if you dyed your hair blonde for Halloween and wore a suit, I would think you were being Cody Rose.
All right, like which Cody Rhodes? Top or middle?
The top for
What?
sure.
Okay.
Whoa!
Fire entrance song. Fire entrance song. I'm surprised. I've gotten John Cena a lot, especially whenever I had like really short hair and I was a freshman in high school. They just call me John Cena.
I brought that up because somebody came up to me at school and they were like, dude, are you related to Big E? It's like, what? You look like Big E. It's like, are you calling me fat? It's, no, you're fat. You really do look like Big E Langston. So
That's a
I
good
just have to
that's a
bring that up,
good
man. Just I was like, I really look like Big E. I do look like Big E. I look like Big E. So, you know, I think
that's
we should be wrestlers for Halloween, bro.
Hey, I would love to. I would love to be
Either
wrestlers.
that or Peacemaker and Vigilante.
I could pull off a mean vigilante man.
You really
Pull,
could.
oh, that dude's so funny. I like a little Biggie Langston. That's a good dude right there. I could see it.
Great
I could see
guy.
it a little bit. I don't really think I look like Cody Rhodes, but
You. I want you to go look at Cody Rhodes now. You look like him, bro. I
okay.
got the same smile.
I appreciate it. I don't know if it's coming or this, but either way, I'm a WWE champion, so regardless, that's all
You
that
are a
matters.
champion, man. You are a champion. Can't take
Yeah,
that away from you.
can't take that ever away from me. Anyways, man, that's gonna do it for me. Signing off, pound it noggin. See ya. Oh, let's do perfect. Uh, catch y'all whenever we catch y'all. Probably inconsistent still, but just bear with us while we still do it in school, and we'll get some content out to y'all
We
eventually.
got y'all. Trust, we got y'all.
Yeah.
We back.
All right. Well, that's all I got.
All
Peace.
right, man.